Okay, here we are, game on. Caloundra Division 1 men versus Rebels. The Buderim Rebels, Division 1 men on the Sunshine Coast. Well, Caloundra coming up from the back, across the back there to young Bryce. A little bit of miscontrol. So a few skill errors so far. Caloundra ball straight through the middle. Picks him up nicely there. Turn. Bit of an obstruction, not blown by the umpire. No. Craig Owen on the far side picks him up, number 115. Sideline ball, Caloundra.
I thought it did. I'm sure it was.
And back around the back. Come out to the side, line again. And there's the wing all the way open again. So Buderim seems to be leaving that wing pretty well open and just protecting the middle. There's a little corner. Fullbacks pushed right up, everyone inside the opposition half. Early break now is Josh Grice on the ball. Buderim. There's the other Bryce pushing hard to get back. Trying to let the ball go out the sideline, but it just wasn't happening. Poor decision there. Old Buderim Rebels ball to the baseline. No. Didn't go.
I just discovered that
well, it looks like Buderim Rebels are playing a 3/4 court press and they're leaving the sides pretty well open. They're just protecting the centre. Very poor ball there from Rebels, and here send it straight back to them. So turnover. Deflection there, sideline ball to Buderim.
You just had it. You just had it. Yeah, downstairs. Yeah, I know it's only a train. Yeah, we'll go and get it because I'm really bowling everywhere. I know.
Looks like this Buderim player is running himself into trouble, but eventually managed to get something. Oh. Not quite sure what that was there. Looks, I think the umpire's calling up 5 metres, but the player who tackled him actually came from inside the D, and he was definitely 5 metres. Caloundra's talking to the umpire. Can get tricky when some players don't retreat or the ball's taken very quickly. Anyway, a short corner, first one of the game to Buderim Rebels. And all the way out to the back. Oh, half trap there, very unfortunate, and fell right in the penalty spot for an easy push home. Oh, 1-0. Buderim Rebels, 24 minutes on the clock to go in the first half. Young Josh Venier on the ball, and slips him out again. Buderim Rebels happy to play a half-court press yet again. And that tactic seems to be working quite well for them, because here they are on the break once again. Big step there. And then numbers 1, 2, 3. Very nice play. Well, it has to be said at this stage that Buderim Rebels do seem to have their tactics just about right. Although Caloundra are making it easy for them.
Oh, okay, yeah. So that would be, what do they have?
A little bit hopeful there, that ball. Nice overhead there, always going to be the defenders, not 5 metres. Here's Harley Schenk on the field, going right out to the right half there with Bull. He's going deep, nice pick up there. Here comes Scooter, slip it through, keeper get something on it. Oh, Hack, short corner, yeah, it's a correct decision there. Defender missed the ball completely and took the Caloundra stick. So first short corner to Caloundra, let's see what they can do.
I've had 2 weeks of it, so I don't need any.
Dad has it at the moment.
Yeah, well, I keep telling you.
Where do you get it?
You get it down to B-Way for 16. You go to most of the other chemists, they want 18. So, but it's just a bottle in the red bottle label.
Okay, here we go. Harley with the drag in.
Taste that good, but
Top of the day. Cap with Bull with a hit. No, wide. Up a stick. It's a long corner. Hello, what's happening here? Umpires are conferring. I think it might be a stroke. Yeah. Looks like the player was inside the post. The central umpire could see the line where the engaged umpire couldn't see it. So here we have it now. Penalty stroke. And it looks like Bryce on the ball. Keeper looks like he's ready. Yeah, that's 1-all, 20 minutes to go in the first half. Oh, there's a foot there. Oh, here we go. Nice ball through. It's a touchdown. Oh, what a goal from Scooter. Oh, young Josh Venier there, slipped the ball through, found a little space, just like threaded a needle, and before you know it, 2 goals in 2 minutes. 2-1 to Caloundra, 20 minutes to go in the first half.
write that one in the book, right?
Yeah,
That's how you do it.
pretty hard to get that. That's a pretty hard spot to do. So try and get the deflection on the side. Yeah, it's pretty lucky.
Oh, Rebels there arguing about the ball maybe going out. It didn't quite go out. Umpire was right on the line. Rebels seem to be panicking just slightly at the moment. And here's Bull with an overhead down deep into the corner, but nobody there except Nolan, the umpire. Okay, now Rebels get a chance to move up the field. Poor trapping there. Yep, he slipped it through. Not out with a half. Yeah, that's better. Move the ball out into a bit more open space. Rebels are having to fall all the way back. Right wing's open and available. Runs the baseline. Yeah, that's free hit. Takes it back quickly. Oh no, turn over ball again. Oh, slipped it through. Change sides. Oh.
Yeah, he's having it off because she's good girl. Good girl.
Oh, here we go. Rebels on the bus, run the baseline, onto the spot, couldn't quite get it away. Back to Harley, he slipped it wide. To Bryce, Bryce pushed up into the left half position now. That wing's still open. They've been leaving that wing open the whole time down there. So the wing half really isn't protecting that space at all. There's a little bit of hit and hope there. There's really nobody on that side of the D. Scooter was there approaching the face of goal, but there just wasn't enough on it to be able to reach him. And we're back on the halfway line now. And Josh Fenier's dropped back into defence now, so they're rotating the players.
But they're going really well. She's really well.
Rebels have fallen back almost entirely into their own quarter now. Here's a nice overhead into the corner and the slap across. No, that's away over the back line for 16 out. Oh, shaved him there. A little bit of obstruction, but not given. Yeah, a little bit of awkward tackling. Umpire's giving it to Caloundra. Switch 1, switch 2. And make a bit of space. Rebels have fallen back again into a half-court press. Oh, it's over the sideline ball. Buderim Rebels. Yeah, it's a raking ball through, but unfortunately not close to anyone. Bit of a battle going on here. Nice flat stick from Harley. Unfortunately, lost out in the end. Almost a little bit of anti-skill there. They're going to slip it back. Oh, Scooter's picked his pocket. Here he goes. Oh, left the ball behind, dragged it across, left to the top of the D. No, foot. Yeah, couldn't quite get a nice trap on that. Those little bobbly ones are always tricky, but that's what it was going to be. Once the forward's in that position and he's passing the ball on the reverse stick, it's going to be bouncing. Yeah, and Rebels aren't really doing too well here on this side. They're just not getting out of there at all. And Josh Fenier, he's got a little bit of space and time here, and that's off a foot. It's going to be a long corner. No, stick in a long corner. Oh, great take. There's a touch. Oh, wow. A little bit of an awkward one there. Tried to go flat stick on the reverse. A little touch would have done. It's always going to be hard to get down when you're in that position. A little bit of congestion in this space just here again. Nice little drag and lift. I'm going to try it again, but it's not happening. Not quite sure what the umpire saw there, but anyway, it went out over the sideline. So, is it a sideline hit he's given, or is it a... Well, anyway, whatever. And that's not 5 metres again, so poor Josh Grice loses out for Buderim Rebels. It's turnover ball, Caloundra. Rebels have pushed up the field, they were waiting for that. Bryce has tried to go first time, but the wing half was far too high up the field. He's up near the halfway line.
That's a wonderful goal, but we don't have to,
Back stick, the umpire said. Caloundra ball. Oh, tried the overhead, didn't quite happen. Anyway, the bubble bounce there.
Yeah, thank you.
Nope. Well, Caloundra's gone overhead this time with a 60-metre pass. Didn't quite come up. Well, it went the distance, but it didn't clear the Rebels players. There's a high ball raised into players, so umpire's blown danger. I think we'll slow down a bit here. Caloundra really are having a lot of time and space here at the back. Rebels aren't even interested in contesting the ball. Nice ball through. Oh, again a missed trap there. Oh, danger, hit his own player. What's the umpire blowing here? It's sure to hit on the edge of the D. Yeah, this umpire's indicating. No, he's given a sideline hit. Strange. Oh well. Yeah, sometimes the players make strange decisions. He just took the ball into contest, was lucky to get the free hit, then he took the ball back into contest against the same player, only to lose out. There's an overhead coming, but again there's absolutely nobody there, so you might just as well pass it to the opposition team. Now Caloundra return the favour and just pass the ball over the back line, so Rebels get the chance to push upfield. Slips it in a touch, and the umpire's given 16 out over the back line. Well, and everyone seems to be getting a little bit too cute at the moment.
would like that. Oh dear.
Another overhead. Oh, player's running in on that. Oh, almost made it.
He knocked himself out on the bloody box.
Well, both teams have been trying this overhead, but it really hasn't been very successful so far, it has to be said. Oh, an up Harley stick there onto his knee. Very good piercing run there through the middle of the field. Here's the drag. Trap out to adjust. Too slow, and the first runner got nicely, got the stick straight out. Oh, umpire's given the stick check there, I think. Okay, here's Josh again with the drag out. A little bit straighter this time, so a good trap. Straight at the goalkeeper, Christian Schenk. And a nice big open mitt there to pad it away safely to the side.
Richard, they got a big sale on there, the Windsor...
So over the back line for 16 out. Bryce has gone for a massive overhead, but once again into trouble.
Stephen and Zoe were having a look at little Vincent's looking for him. And when they get inside, the bottom bunk, the 3 bunks of problem.
Yeah.
And he comes up, mine.
Yeah.
The bottom one, eh? And he climbs up in
Here we have it, the Mouse Avenger. He slots one through. Doesn't go anywhere. There's a nice ball out here for Harley. Slides back into centre half position. And out to the right half. Yeah, space there on the wing again. Puts one straight across to the goalkeeper, clear out to the side. And it misses, and it's sideline ball Caloundra inside the 23. This ball through. Oh, very well worked. Just couldn't quite get a touch on the end of that one. A quick ball out from Buderim, but straight down the line to the Caloundra defence. The left wing's open again. Yeah, Caloundra just need to speed up a little bit, take one touch less, and get their feet around. And that channel's open all day long. Now we have it, back to the Masked Avenger. Oh, the missed trap there, popped up in the air for Joshy Grice, and now he's on the burst. Here he goes. Can't quite get around there, no, and he just lost out. Yeah, it was one out there, so it was always going to be tough. He had 2 players to beat no matter what he did. Support just wasn't with him. And again, his first time ball is not working. Caloundra are going to have to be very careful here. They're going to be wearing a card. Yeah, a lot of space down here on the right half. Oh, and just a turnover ball there.
only 2 months.
And it's straight over the opposite sideline for the Rebels hit. Rebels happy to recycle it all the way around the back. Oh, very poor ball there. Here it is, scooted on the burst. And you one-on-one with the keeper here. Up and over. Oh. And it's up. Here it goes. Oh. Well, that one could have gone pretty well either way, but it's gone to the defending team. Oh, young Josh Venier nearly picked his pocket there.
I think he cleared that one, didn't he?
Yeah, she went from down there.
Oh, Harley under a little bit of pressure there to make that tackle. He came from a long way out to get something on it, but he managed to. Maybe if Joshua Grice for Rebels had moved to the ball, Rebels may be in possession now, in a better position, but as it is, they still have the ball. Another attempted overhead and another miscued overhead. This isn't happening. Oh dear. The scooter. Oh dear. Terrible stick check. Scooter on the ball. Well, we're only getting into trouble, but no. And another turnover. Oh, it's under the keeper. Another miscued ball. Oh, straight at the stick. Oh, wow.
Getting a bit willy, isn't it?
I'll say. Oh, and there's a half time. Wow. Okay, second half. Caloundra ball, push back. Oh, a little bit of a misunderstanding there. Caloundra players in discussion about where the ball went and where it should have gone.
What have you been doing?
Oh, a bit of a hit and hold. Oh, Nolan Day, the umpire, right on the spot. This ball through, but yeah. It's always going to be a Caloundra ball with poor clearance there. Oh, umpire's pulled it back for a first offence on the outside there and the stick check. So Buderim get the ball, they've got to go 5 yards or 5 metres before it goes in or touch another player's stick, which it has now, so now it can go into the D. Oh.
I'll be back in a second.
Oh well, hit the player's foot, he's gone to knock it away before the whistle went. He knew it hit his foot and the umpire's blown it for a short corner, even though the whistle hadn't actually gone to signal the offence. But when you're under the umpire's nose and you know it's a deliberate offence, they're always going to run the risk of a greater sanction.
He just started an electrical trade. My only claim to fame. Bloody electrician, I got 4 or 5 of them, of the grandkids, that are all bloody apprentice electricians. And I say, if you're in doubt, sacrifice a screwdriver. You'd always be playing the screwdriver, but I tell you what, make yourself and that's it, mate.
Beautiful ball there. Down to Scooter. He flicked it up. Player's gotten in his way. Scooter on the reverse. Oh, what a goal! Yeah. Brilliant. Straight out from Craig Road. Hello? No, what's the umpire giving here? I think he's giving a, no, back stick, he said. Well, that's a shame. It's going to be a good goal to re-watch again. That's just what did happen. A little bit better on the first time ball this time. Nice turn. Picked his pocket. No, he won it back again for Caloundra. A short corner, the umpire said. Okay. Pretty emphatic too.
Stuff on the top. I can't read what it is. Everything's in pale shades of green, blue, or...
Scooter to inject. Here it comes. Looks like Brycey for the drag flick. There's a trap. Brycey on the drag flick. Oh, over the top. Well, looks like he took a touch on the way through. The umpire was right there, and he said 23. Touch in. Flick over. Oh, danger. Oh. And there's a foot. It's just outside the D. And it's game on. Flicked it back in. Oh, great shot and great save. Yeah, pick and turn there. Good old centre forward. Ooh. Yeah, lift it up into the player. Nice ball, run it around the back. Young Riley there. It was a great touch. Take it back in. Oh, what a finish! Oh. Wow. Oh, the touch from Bryce there, first time. Just slipped him into the net. Was that Bryce? Oh no, it wasn't Bryce, beg your pardon. I saw the headband. Yeah.
Oh no! Hey, where did you get that save from? That's excellent.
To start with, until they actually see something which scares hell out of you.
Oh, dear. Gee, huge clash. Oh, it is the numbers now. Oh, he slipped it through his legs there, but not quite enough on it. There's Rebels on the burst now. Young Josh, he's straight into the top of the D. Great pick and take there. Oh, nice little drag. Oh, straight to the keeper's legs. Oh, knee height. Wouldn't believe it. Great shot, yeah.
Yes, excellent.
Well, I thought that it bounced off him. He came out, but
The next one.
Oh, lovely one, Hannah. Oh, Caloundra ball on the dots. Oh, left outside, other side, bring it forward a little bit.
No, I just put them so she's like,
Nobody down here, every single player except from the goalkeepers in the Buderim half. Oh, there's 3 on the keeper here. Oh, a terrible pass. 3 Buderim players and only the keeper to beat. And that was a disaster from Caloundra, trying to, last defender, trying to beat a player with the ball. Brain explosion stuff. Is it around the corner? A lovely ball all the way across to switch the play. He's into the D now. Looks for a foot. Ooh.
That's really cool.
The funny thing, mate, that's bloody barrel on the top of that.
I know it's in exactly the wrong place.
It's
in exactly the wrong place. We've been saying it for years.
Everybody says the same thing.
Oh, what a disaster. Defender with nothing to do but clear the ball, went and kicked it. Under pressure from Caloundra, so it's a short corner.
3 times before, and every time they've won the same year.
Somebody was saying, what are you on those?
Alright, Scooter, drag out. Oh, that was too high. Big hit there from Craig Rowe, but sorry, Craig Owen. And 2 Buderim players again behind the last defender for Caloundra.
That's the name of the game, isn't it?
No, it wasn't a defender, it was the attacker from the other team. You know how this has one sort of thing? It was really like
Oh, another one again, keeper's got it. Oh. Well, keeper should have cleared that one instead of trying to play with it. Oh, dear.
It is. That makes a difference, doesn't it?
Well, disengaged umpires giving an instruction and turn the ball over the other way. Not a sideline hit, in fact, rough play.
I will, that is so funny.
Ooh, stick check right on the edge of the D. Oh, poor trap in there. Another one of those first time slip balls. Deflection passes haven't been going off for either side tonight. Similar to the overheads, they've rarely worked as well.
What's going on there? Hey? He didn't crawl under his feet. Really?
And that's foot. And Buderim ball out. Another miss overhead. That's all the way to the keeper.
Keep hard! Keep hard!
A little bit of chat back to the umpire. Player thought he took the ball cleanly. Umpire said he took some stick with it. Big hit across the back of the tee. Oh. Very nice ball there, very handy player, that 17. And he'd half a chance and he's on it like a seagull on a chip. Yeah, stick check, stick check, stick check. Oh.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. She's doing it all day for like 10 hours yesterday. No, he can wait.
Tackle, Josh! No!
Yeah, he's not done yet. He's the next thing.
That was very unfortunate. Looked like a clean tackle. The player was trying to protect the ball with his body. And young Josh Fenner went in. Looked like he got the ball. The player fell over while trying to protect it. And the umpire's given a short corner. Anyway. That's the way he goes sometimes. He's still talking to the umpire, but he's not going to change his mind. No strike and goal, second shot. Oh, still there, still there. The players everywhere. What's it given? Another short corner. Okay, the Rebels with another crack at this one. Josh Christ on the push out. Switch the play this time. This time, that's a foot, and that's, yeah, Hodjo right in the foot. Okay, here we go again for another crack. Same setup, no movement on the top of the D this time. Going to the outback. Let the slide going through. No, umpire said no touch in the D. Long corner, came off the goalkeeper.
They can only hope that they do.
Well done, George.
I love you, Tracky.
Oh, the Malaysian one, yeah.
We go and move up there and live later. We changed what we're doing for another business, so we'll have to stay here now.
Yeah, that'll do it.
We will go up in a couple of years.
Yeah, nice place.
I love their walkout shirts at the Commonwealth Games.
Yeah.
Tiger ones. So I have to try and get one.
Yeah.
School reunion in a couple of weeks.
Ooh, in Malaysia?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
because we've got the business, we'll just drop it.
Yep.
Worked out well. Clear it. Ooh, yeah, I think he did. Oh, beautiful stroke, mate. Good on drive there.
Certainly was.
Hey?
Yeah, certainly was.
Yeah.
With a 2-inch stick.
Yeah, 2 hours, mate. Yeah.
Another overhead gone wrong. Looks like a little bit of tiredness starting to creep in a bit now. Nope, get outside.
So I had to get a few people. You did a good job.
Oh, it was a nice ball for a lead to the winger, young Timmy there. Smashed it over. Umpire said play on, everyone stopped. No.
We should have had this on as a game.
Oh, there's Joshy Benia. Good saving tackle there. Ball out. So a replacement from the bench.
Down the circle. Okay, go ahead.
That's a great ball this time. Oh, umpire played that one on, even though I missed the ball and took the stick. Very slack.
Oh, here we are. There it is.
Oh, take the foot inside the D. Yep. Short corner.
Like your eyes get stronger. So you probably got your eyes stuck in the head or sort of I'm in the inside the head.
That's it. 4-3 last minute.
That was unreal.
So another one gone. Dropped it out the back and then slid it back in with a push. Where's Caloundra with? In the final minute, 28 seconds to go. Everyone's running away from the ball. I don't know why they're running away from the ball with 28 seconds to go.
Oh, wait, we're going to whack it. Oh.
14 seconds at the foot, and unfortunately that will be all she wrote, so it's going to be 4-3 Buderim. 8 seconds on the clock, and they just hit it away to nothing. That's it, so that's it.
You've got 1 second to go, mate.
And that's it, that's the ball game.
Oh, mate.